So this is the aftermath. I don't know. Oh, my hair does stink. Hi everyone, my name is Kayla Yasmin, and we're just going to talk about rejection. So, rejection is one of those things where I would always tell people, rejection is protection, that's leading you to a new direction, which is true. And if you don't know, I am a model. And it's always like somewhat like a tug sometimes when it's like, oh, there's a casting. Like, literally just happened now. I had a casting and I was like, oh, bet. And then they were like, oh, well, this person actually didn't review the tattoo requirements. And like, so if you had a tattoo on your hand, your arm, your back, or somewhere else, then like decline it, right? And I do have a tattoo right here on my upper back. And I was like, damn. When it comes to rejection, you really have to take a deep breath. And you have to know that it's not you. And what's yours will be yours. What's yours won't miss you. What's yours is already seeking you out. Like what's yours is en route, has an ETA, everything. Like what is meant to be yours will not miss you. So I say that because I know before with modeling and everything, I like before I got into it really and like understood the depths of it, I was just like, yeah, I can take rejection, like whatever, I'm fine. And it's like I can, but at the same time, like sometimes it does suck. But I have to understand there's a greater plan and there are things that I see myself doing that I'm meant for. And so if this wasn't it, then there's something like there's literally jobs out there that are looking specifically for someone like me. And it already has my name on it. I'm just waiting for the email. There are things. I'm going to insert a clip that I gave to my little cousin who was rushing. Um, so you might hear some bleeps because I don't want to say her name or I don't want to like really go, spilling someone's tea. But it was a video that I actually ironically needed for myself now, and I sort of had like a tough love tone. And I'm gonna share that video right now. You can choose right now to focus on the group that didn't choose you or focus on the group that did. Are you going to focus on are you going to keep talking about and thinking of the restaurant that gave you food poisoning, or are you going to keep going and thinking about the restaurant that actually gave you the best fucking food for the best price? Are you going to think about the group of people who did not find you to be their standard, or are you going to think of the people that want you? Are you going to think of the people that found you disposable and said, nah, we don't really fucking want her? Or are you going to think of the people who are like, she adds so much value to who we are? Also, I need you to remind yourself that one thing you said to me twice, you said one thing twice at Christmas and the brunch is that you were doing this for social. You were doing this to make friends. You already went in with a mindset. So yeah, you went through the experience and you started to get more emotionally involved, and then you started to have expectations of what you wanted. That is perfectly normal. That is life. But now it's sort of like predestined, if you wanna, that there's one specific group that wants you. You went through all of that, you went through all the parties, you went through all these meeting people, and there's one group that wants you. That's not fucking coincidental. That's not for no reason. They want you for a reason. They find your value. You have to be around people who find your value. You cannot be upset around people who find you disposable and don't see your worth, because then they're just gonna fucking use you. And so what are you? You're gonna be a piece of fucking shit? You're gonna be a washcloth? You're gonna be a fucking roll of toilet paper just wiped? Or are you gonna be like, oh my God, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we have was it from a like we wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't from a oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And when people have that emotion towards you, they're going to want to help you, they're going to want to take care of you, they're going to want to connect you to whoever the fuck they know because of the value that you bring in their life. So stop focusing on these fucking girls that did not want you. Who gives a goddamn rat's ass? You don't know. By joining the sorority that does want you, you're going to see, damn, I'm actually so fucking glad that that sorority didn't fucking pick me, or that I'm not with them. You don't know the fucking horror stories that you haven't heard about that other sorority or the other fucking sororities yet. Sweetie, I don't know who else is in your ear, but I really need you to listen to me. And I really need you to know that this is your one opportunity and you should go for it, because you came in with a mindset you don't know where it's going to go. If it fails, it fucking fails, okay? How many fucking times have you baked and the shit didn't turn out the way you wanted it to? But you kept fucking baking, did you not? So just see where it goes. See where it goes, and if you don't like it, then skedaddle. But why stand at the door and say, oh no, like the door is wide open for me, but the other door is closed. Like, but there's a door right in front of my face that's wide open and that wants me to walk in. You see how stupid that sounds? And I don't mean to be harsh, because I even felt how harsh that could be. And I know that this is an emotional process for you, but I need you to pick yourself up. Remind yourself of how you spend time looking nice, doing your outfits, putting all that energy, putting all that time and energy to present yourself to other people. And there's a group that found every time, space, and energy that you put into your looks, into the words that you said, they found all of that to be valuable. Rewatch this video if you need to, but I need you to understand that don't get to the point. It's like walking up granny steps. It's like walking up all the granny's fucking steps to then say, am I gonna go in the house? The door's wide open, but I just did this whole fucking process of walking up all these steps, but now I don't want to walk in the house. It's dumb, okay? Just go through it and see where it takes you. If you don't like it, you can always drop out. If you don't like it, you can always leave. The door is always going to be open, but just walk through it. You don't know what the hell's inside the house. You don't know the girls that you're meant to meet. You don't know the opportunities that are coming to you. Stop worrying about the girls who did not want you, okay? They didn't want you for a fucking reason. It's not your fault. It's not your problem. It's not your problem. They were removed. Something was already removed out of your life. Why are you still focusing on what's removed? That's like your dog's getting fucking fleas and you still being like, I really wish we had the fleas. So I have to get ready because, again, my time is really valuable. So that's all I have to say. Moving forward, I don't know what decision you make. I support it, but this is where you've come to this point of this stage where you have to make the choice and you have to make the decision. And I'm not going to push you through the fucking door. I'm going to let you know it's open, but I'm not pushing you through it, because your opportunity is not mine. It has nothing to do with me. But I will give you some advice and just fucking walk through it. See where it goes. See where it goes. But when you keep going in with this mindset, you're going to lose. You're going to be a loser. Sorry, not fucking sorry. If you think that things aren't working out for you, if you think that, like, oh my God, these girls rejected me, I'm shitty, you're always going to lose. So go with the people who find you worthy and valuable so that they can build you up. Okay, I'm hitting 6 minutes. Bye. After watching that video, it was just after watching that video, it was this complete understanding that what's mine will already be mine. And if it's not meant, there's literally something better. There's something better that has my name on it, where I'm not even an option. I'm confirmed, okay? Like, I don't know what else is out there, so I can't let this specific moment or opportunity or group of people put me in a lower state. I can't let this sort of stop me, because if I go down, then I'm cutting off all opportunities. It's just one opportunity. It's one group of people. It's like, you have to remember your power, and I'm remembering my power, and I'm realizing that what's meant to be mine is already mine. Things are already working out for me. There are things that I have verbally out loud said that I'm giving up control on, and I'm having to keep my word, because I know there's something working for me that is making sure that I get what I asked for and even better. So rejection really is protection, but we do have to sit with the feeling for a little bit. It does suck. It does suck in the moment. But as you sit and you sort of tell yourself, like, it's not me. Like, it's not me. This just wasn't meant for me. But that doesn't mean that I'm not capable. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to get any further. Like, that doesn't mean that, like, this stops my life. You know what I mean? So there's no opportunity or no group of people or whatever the case may be that Just because they tell you no, that doesn't mean that all your other avenues are shut off. That is just one route that you can't take, and that's fine. It happens every day in our day to day life. We get on the road, we start driving. Even if you're not driving, when you're walking, there's construction on the sidewalks, and sometimes you have to cross over to the other side. So when it's cold outside, and if you live in an area where there are more high buildings than feels like sunlight, you find the side you find the paths and the sidewalks that have the light so you can get some sort of warmth on that cold day. But sometimes that light path, that path that has all the sun and the warmth on it, sometimes there's a little bit construction on it. And so sometimes you have to cross the street. Sometimes you have to get in the street a little bit. There's a little bit of a detour, but somehow, some way, you end up right back on the sunny side. So sometimes we like get off of course a little bit. Sometimes like there's a bit of a detour, but we get right back to what we're meant to have, to what we're meant to experience, because it really has our name on it. Like it really, if we had like serial numbers, it already has our name on it. It's already on there. There's nothing more that we have to do besides show up when it comes. Be ready for it when it comes. So whatever opportunity or group of people, whatever you might be feeling right now, sometimes it could be even family, people that you thought were your friends. Like rejection can really hit, and it can hit pretty fucking hard. It's like, damn. But those people and those events, they don't define you. They don't make you less worthy. Like they don't lower your value. If anything, it shows you that there are things that are meant for you to have. There are things that just align to you naturally, where you don't have to manipulate yourself or fix yourself to be other than what you are. There are things that are already made for you and meant for you that are at your level and that are loving and appreciating you and accepting you as you are. So rejection is really nothing more than you actually being put on that right path again, you being put on the sunny path again. Yeah, there was a detour. As I mentioned, like, yeah, my cousin was like hype and excited, and so then we started to grow expectations. And who doesn't? Everyone, like, even with modeling, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I want to book this, I want to book that. It has nothing to do with my self worth. It has all to do with most people already know what they want before they've even put, the audition out, before rush even started, before the job search. These people had an idea of exactly who they wanted to fulfill the role. And if that's not you, that's fine, because there is a position that has all of your qualifications. There is a group that you are like a ray of sunshine to them. So rejection is nothing more than opening you up to more possibilities that are meant for you instead of keeping you stuck, you know? So let's just all take a deep breath. And let's just quickly affirm that I am worthy as I am right now. I am enough as I am right now. I am attracting the people, resources, and opportunities that are for my highest good. Everything is always working out for me, even if I can't see it. Don't let people's judgments tear you down. Stay on that high frequency. Stay in an appreciative aspect. I'm so grateful that I was even considered for the opportunity. There was also like a few days ago, I got I was supposed to be an option, but then it didn't work for not a campaign, but for a shoot. And manifesting campaigns though, duh, but for a shoot. And who am I to like not it's like it's okay to be upset. It's a natural human emotion, but I have to appreciate that out of all of the people that are out there, I made it that far. Appreciate where you are and how much you're and like how much you've accomplished, okay? Because you've beat a bunch of other people who didn't even make it as far. And though the road has ended there for you, that doesn't mean that there isn't another opportunity where you're making it all the way to gold. All right. So again, rejection is nothing more than protection. Okay. You don't know who was going to be there. You don't know who those people were. It might have seemed like the best opportunity, but you don't know who might have been there to really fuck shit up for you. You watch those documentaries and you watch those shows. I think I said this in a video, but you watch those documentaries and those shows, and it's that one person that the little goody two shoes girl she meets at the party and starts fucking around with that guy that then gets her in trouble. And then she does the flashback when she's in jail, and she was like, damn, if I never went out that night, if I never met him. So you don't know what you're being protected from. You don't know who is around or in that space that you're not meant to be there, and that's okay. That means you just have a better purpose. You're meant to be surrounded by and appreciated and loved by people who actually care about you. Those are the rooms that you're stepping in. Those are the opportunities that are for you. So this is nothing more than merely your protection. Again, that is leading you into a new direction. Direction. Sometimes rejection feels so harsh. When you finally like get back up and remember who the fuck you are, you're like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about them. I don't care about that. It fuck it. I'm better than that." It just gives you the strength. And that strength is what someone else sees and they go, I want that. And now you're in that new direction and that person is like, please come my way. I'm going to offer you this much more than what that opportunity that rejected you is probably going to offer you. Open more doors than that opportunity could have, you know? So rejection, sometimes it sucks, but please understand that you are being protected from whatever was there or whatever could have happened, okay? And if it's putting you in a new direction, that means this new direction is opening more doors for you, giving you more opportunities, giving you better friends, more people who are going to love you. Like you might meet your partner. This is like the aunts and uncles of your kids. You know what I mean? Like this is like your soul tribe in this new direction. There's a whole abundance of opportunity in this new direction. Don't worry about what could have been or if this happened or I wish I made this. It sucks in the moment, but let it go. Accept that it happened and know that there's going to be another opportunity right behind it that's going to be even bigger and better than what you ever could have imagined. All right? So I'm a spiritual being going through a human experience as well. So I understand the feelings. I understand the rejection. I get it. So I'm not always just up here like coming at somebody's throat because I know what it feels like. But I can say we can't let that stop us. Can't let that stop us. There's bigger, better, and greater things waiting for us with our name. So, oh, that opportunity. You're going to get to a point in your life where you have a bunch of people who love you around you. The opportunities are flooding in. The money is coming in, all of this great shit happening, and you're gonna forget about all of those fucking rejections. Those rejections, you're gonna look back, you're gonna be like, thank you. I'm so glad that didn't work out because who knows if where I'd be if that happened, you know? So rejection is just protection that is leading me in a new direction. Okay? You weren't rejected in a negative way. You aren't losing your self worth. You aren't losing your value because people said no. If anything, you are reminding yourself of how worthy you are as you are and getting yourself to the frequency of the opportunities that are meant for you. Okay? Okay. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a growing girly, just, trying to, I'm not trying to. I've attracted multiple sources of income on a continuous basis in increasing quantities. Okay, bye now.